Yo, 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 what is up, YouTube? Doing another Duel training camp series of video. And today I mean, you guys probably know better than I do, based on the thumbnail. I think we're going to be doing a Hunter's Edition today. Why are we doing a Hunter's Edition? Well, first of all, Hunters are OP. Second of all, we have yet to do like a full-blown Hunter one. In fact, we rarely actually play Hunters in any of the videos, let alone the training camp ones. And, well, hold on, before I start blabbing too much, what do I want here? I think I want, like, horrific sprint. Yeah, we'll go with that. And I also have to fix my HUD, too. Jeez, man, I'm crumbling. But anyways, we are, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, we're playing Hunters because, you know, I don't play them very often. I haven't done one of these, yada, yada, yada. Also because they're OP. And I recently have been losing to Hunter. Well, it was one game, but whatever. The most recent video, I lost to a Hunter, and I was sad. Made me really depressed. You know, you guys were there, you saw it. And yeah, so we're gonna be playing the most OP class in the game. Why is this the most OP class? Because I lost to it one time. So yeah, that's all the evidence I need really to know that this class is broken. All jokes aside, though, Hunters are strong. They've always been strong. Are they actually so good that they just win every single matchup in Duel? Of course not. You know, I'm just exaggerating, right? But they are very good, and they always will be good. Sometimes they're less good than other times, you know, but they're always a very viable class. Always one of the top classes, if not the top class in Duel. Oh. Go ahead and get this guy off me real quick. And this is my first game of the day, by the way, and that's not like an excuse or whatever. I want to point that out because the whole point of like today's video is, you know, just to do the normal series, right? But also is to, I told you guys yesterday that I need to play some more duels, you know? I need to, this whole 1 game a day, 2 games a day, it's not going to cut it when I'm out here playing Joust trying to practice for that tournament this weekend, which is on the Saturday, by the way. I will upload the tournament video to YouTube, win or loss, just to be clear. I need to play some Duel, man. So it's like, I want to show you guys my journey from start to finish. So, I guess he's not contesting this. So yeah, I want to show you guys, regardless of how the game goes, shoot, man, I might even lose this game. Osiris is like a really good character, you know? So regardless of how it goes, start to finish, this is me showing you guys, you know, me playing some Hunters, but also showing you guys my training session, I guess. Like, I'm training you guys on how to be better duelers, but I'm also training myself right now. So at the end of the day, regardless of how good you are, there's always stuff to learn, there's always stuff to refresh yourself on, etc., right? So here we are. I'm teaching myself, and hopefully I can teach you guys along the way as well. I don't claim to be the best Hunter player ever, but I do understand them, and I do understand their power spikes, when they're supposed to fight, when they're not supposed to fight, etc. So hopefully I can show you guys a little bit of something here. Hopefully I can beat this Osiris. A lot of people would consider this to be a pretty poor matchup for Artemis, or maybe even just Hunters in general. Osiris, that is. Horrific Osiris. But I personally think if you play this smart, you play it smart and you do a little bit of tower camping, you know, the Hunter way, right? You play smart and you do a little bit of tower camping, I think we can get this dub. Not easily, but definitely get it, for sure. Alright, let's just see how he responds to this. Will he ult it? He did ult it. We put him in a trap, that's good. Poke him out a little bit, back up. Now, it looks like we lost that really hard, and I'm not going to pretend like we won it, but we didn't lose it too hard in my opinion, because there's no objectives to get right now. We traded ult for ult, and I got his horrific. So, basically, like, I just got more out of that than he did, because I still have my horrific up, right? So, and it's also worth mentioning, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it is worth mentioning that I am guaranteed to get all gold on those minions, because I got the last hit on every single minion, and you know that for a fact because I was the only one there, right? Whereas when he was clearing with his minions, and maybe he got all 6 last hits on the minions, right? But maybe not, right? He probably did not. So I actually got more gold off that minion wave than he did, or at least that's the assumption, right? Can I burst this? Pretty sure I can. Artemis DPS is absolutely insane in the membrane. Let's see what he's got. He's got a little bit of defense, a little bit HP5. Surprised he's not here right now. Guess he just hates farm. Maybe he's trying to get the... Oh, wait. The rock. Okay, he's just now getting on the rock. Okay, okay. Ugh. Put him in a trap. Hopefully get out of that stun. We did not. That's okay. Oh. Kind of relying on him to miss his ult, which is actually really poor. I definitely misplayed there. That was dumb on my part. But we lived, so it's not that big of a deal. And even if we died, you know, copium, right? But even if we died, I think we would have been fine. He would have gotten more ahead. He would have probably stole my blue buff, and I maybe would have lost a wave, but it wouldn't have been the end of the world. I would have just continued to turtle. But even though it would have been fine if I died there, I'm still going to point out to you guys that I probably should not be dying there. Like, let's just be real. I'll admit that I was playing a little bit too aggro for that rock because I'm kind of used to having pressure. I'm used to being able to push people out and get that rock. Like, that's just something I'm used to based on my character selection. And Artemis just isn't that character, you know what I mean? So I need to play smarter about that. Also, I put my traps in the red buff area, and I'm not trying to say that that's a bad place to put your traps, but at the same time, I probably am better off just putting them in my tower, to be honest. At least 2 of them on one side, so that way I can... maybe I should have put them in the middle. I feel like that'd be a more optimal escape route. I don't know. I don't claim to be an Artemis main. I don't claim to know all the best traps, but we'll make do. You can have 4 traps now, right? Yeah, you can.
Get out of this.
Alright, so if you can have 4 traps on this character, then we should be good, man. We should be good. No problem.
No problem.
He's gonna go for the the rock, and I'm not gonna be greedy and contest it like I did last time. There's just no reason for it. I simply will lose. I only have things to...
Get out of this.
What's it called? I only have things to lose from doing that. I have nothing to gain, pretty much. I opted to go Xe over Aussie this game, by the way, which could be a mistake. Like I said, we're testing the waters ourselves here. I'm testing it so you guys don't have to. Smile. But I opted to go... Dude, I'm going to get a proximity ward and use this as a slow, either aggressively or defensively, depending on the situation. We'll see. But yeah, I'm going to get this proximity ward. What was I saying? I don't even know what else. Oh, I opted to go more damage because I just don't feel like I feel like I'm going to need a lot of damage to kill an Osiris. Very tanky character. Oof. So I just want to get my build online as fast as I can, basically. Dude, I only hit him for 59, and I understand that's without the Xe procs, but still, man, holy. It's interesting that he horrifics me when my 2 is up, because I'm slow immune during my 2. And I did kind of get my cheek speed in there, but at the end of the day...
Get out of this.
Yeah, as you can see, Osiris is just unbelievably tanky. Like, I'm literally prot shredding him for my tower, and he still just takes -5 damage, so... There's that. But it's to be expected. We are Hunter in the early game against quite literally the tankiest god in the game. I don't know, like... Okay, maybe I shouldn't say literally. But I don't know the exact order of them. I just know Osiris is one of, if not the tankiest god in the game, because one of the best tank stats in the game is mitigation, and he's a very, like, he has a lot of mitigation in his kit. So another really tanky god is Bacchus. Another really tanky god is like Kuzumbo. You know, anybody with mitigations, with King Arthur kind of, but he's a warrior and has less myths than Osiris, I do believe. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but anyways, the point is, whether Osiris is the tankiest god in the game or whether he's just one of them, the point still stands the same. He's easily a top 5 tankiest god in the game kind of character, so we are not going to be hurting him for a little bit, but that's okay. I think we'll be just fine once we get a couple more items online. I opted to go the sprint because in case my 2 slow immunity is down, because also he doesn't just have horrific slows, he's got slows on his normal character as well, and the Sprout straight up just roots him, right? You know, the upgraded sprint just gives me a root. So, actually, I'm going to put my traps here. Why not? So we got that going for... Ooh. He's playing really aggro, almost unnecessarily, though. But I don't, you know, I don't think it's a big deal that he's playing a little bit weird because he can just kind of get away with it, to be honest. Like, he can afford to do this, is what I'm trying to say. So, goes how it goes. He might be going for Bull Demon or something. Or he's on that rock, either way. He's on the rock. Okay, the longer we can keep this tower up, the better. That's our main objective. Because obviously our main objective is to defend our Titan, right? But like, before that it's the Phoenix, and before that it's the tower. Like, I don't really care about the tower. It's just the longer the tower stays up, the longer my Phoenix stays up is the way to look at it. Because this tower is the only thing stopping him from getting Bull Demon on my Phoenix and spiraling this game kind of out of control. Oh wait, I forgot I was going to put traps there. Didn't I say that? Oops. We're going to go Kins before Silver Branch, which I think I will be overcapping with my 2 without Silver Branch. So it's like there will be a moment in this game where I'm going to be overcapping and it's going to be a little bit awkward. But I'm really not sweating it much. I think the Kins is just going to do a ton for me, so...
Be right back. This gets to the point.
Maybe I should get like a Raven Ward or something, so that way I can shoot it from here to here and see if he's on Bull Demon kind of thing. Don't know. I also need to remember that I even have a proximity ward to begin with. Evildoers. And maybe, like I said, maybe I was wrong about not having Aussie. Like, maybe I needed that more than I thought I did, because... The thing about Aussie against Osiris is Osiris has really good poke. So having the Aussie to sustain yourself after could be really big. But the thing about that is, in the actual fight itself, like they nerfed out of combat healing, or not out of combat, but sorry, they nerfed what am I trying to look for here? They nerfed healing against minions. There we go. My apologies. I got like distracted there. I do have ADD. Kind of dumb sometimes. But they nerfed healing on minions, so, and then they buffed healing on gods. But the thing about that statement is like, Osiris has a horrific, which anti-heals you. He might go anti-heal items, and on top of that, his ult makes it to where you can't heal at all. So it's like, I don't know, I would rather just be able to do big damage and threaten him and scare him, honestly. Alright, we're going to pretend, because he can see me on the map for like a second or two after I clear that, we're going to pretend like we're coming to stop him at the Bull Demon, and just pray and hope that he's scared. Or not scared, but pray and hope that he's like waiting around the corner to try to kill us, instead of just simply rushing the Bull Demon, which he might have been doing, and there's nothing I can do to stop it. Okay, looks like he didn't go for the Bull Demon. That's great for us. Like I said, the later we can go in this game, even though we are losing like all neutral farms, so as you can see, we're behind in gold a bit. But barely, actually. We're only like 100 gold down, and maybe like a little bit of XP, so. So no big deal. I'd say we can start really thumping once we get our Silver Branch online. I think that's when we're going to be feeling good. But we're not going to be feeling great until after that, though. Like, until we're actually 6 slot with, like, you know, upgraded relics and whatnot. That's when we're going to feel... Oh. Put him in a trap. Dude, Artemis is so annoying to chase. It really is. And he doesn't have beads. Actually, that's going to be a... Wait, that's my win con. I'm going to heal up my tower. Him not having beads is so bad for him. Like, don't get me wrong. He's probably just going to try to ult my ult. But that is weird, too, because that means he can't initiate with his ult if he wants to ult my ult. And if he can't initiate with his ult and he doesn't have beads, like, it's going to make his initiation so awkward later. I'm actually really happy with this, because I don't think this guy's a bad player. He's been playing pretty well so far, overall. And I don't think he's playing a bad character either, but I think he may have outbuilt himself a little bit. His build's okay. I don't know why he has this item. But other than this item, his build's fine. He just got the wrong relics. No, I really thought I was going to get that. Dang. No big deal. I really wanted that, but it's no big deal.
This gets to the point.
Dude, I kind of forgot how expensive Silver Branch was. Not going to lie. I mean, it's not that, I don't think it's that expensive normally. It's just like the last, like, maybe it is just expensive. I don't remember, but you guys know what I mean. Some items aren't actually expensive, but the tier 1 and the tier 2 are so cheap that it makes the tier 3 look expensive. You guys know what I'm talking about? Wow, we didn't get that rock, but oh well.
Always be prepared.
36 stacks with our Silver Branch right here. Holy moly. He's on our blue. I'm just gonna opt to give it up, man. It's not that big of a deal. I don't want my tower to get poked too much. I need to take my hoodie off. I'm getting hot. 1 second. I probably didn't need to pause to do that, to be fair, because it was only like a couple seconds. But I don't know, man. Maybe he was going towards Bull Demon, right? I hear him. I don't think he's on Bull Demon though. I think he's on his blue buff. Could be wrong. Alright, so what's our last item here? Could be Dominance. Could be double defense Void Shield like that Chiron did to me. I don't know how good that is. Could be Spectral double defense, although I don't really think my goal is to be double defense versus an Osiris. Or, yeah, as an Artemis versus Osiris, but I don't know. At least not Spectral double defense. Like maybe a Void Shield because that does damage, right? But I think the Void Shield would only be necessary if he goes double defense. And even then it's not necessary, but it would be like pretty good if he goes double defense. But if he doesn't, I don't think I need it. So maybe I just go last item. Demon Blade. I need to like hit him so I can see my damage. Okay, my damage is pretty decent actually. Okay, he's messing up here pretty bad. We can play aggro. Was I hitting the minion over the rock right there when the rock was... Okay. Maybe I'm just losing my mind. I don't know what just happened there. Okay, I think that was a pretty good trade for me because I still have... Oops, I did not mean to put that sentry ward down. That was a mistake. Alright, we're pressuring. We're going to get his tower here.
That's how it's done.
And then we're going to get the red buff. And I think we just won the game, not going to lie. Because now we're a late game hunter. We have both relics up, red buff, and we're about to buy final item here, which I don't know what it should be. Maybe it should just be the dominance. No, we're going to go crit. We're going to go crit because this gives us pen too, right? So surely it can't be that bad. Now we're probably even overcapping our Silver Branch at this point, but I think that's totally fine. No big deal. I think we're feeling good. I think we're feeling real good. We bought it. Like we were doing really good damage before I even bought this whole item and before I even had the red buff. So I say we top it off by getting the scepter perhaps. He could be on Bull Demon right now. I kind of doubt it, but it's possible. Oof. Alright, he's ulting out. We're gonna chase. We pop our 2 when he's about ready to slow us, or just now because we're catching up. Alright, I think he should have tried to turn around and slow us, but maybe I'm wrong about that, to be honest, because at the end of the day, like I said, I had slow immunity ready, so... And he just loses the game. Like I said, some people, you know, maybe not everyone, but some people would consider this just an automatic L for Artemis. Like, Osiris is one of the best boxing characters in the game in this type of situation, but... And maybe I should have lost, you know, but at the end of the day, he bought Horrific and Shell for absolutely no reason, and he should have just had beads. He should have went for the Bull Demon faster. You know, he definitely made a lot of misplays that game, but no disrespect, Mr. Codester. I think you're a pretty good player. I mean, I think I appreciate the aggression and stuff. Like, I think he did a lot of things right. I just also think he did a lot of things wrong. Probably should have went double defense, although honestly, I don't even think it matters. I have pen here, I have pen here, I have pen here, right? And there's the Ken's proc. Like, I don't know if double defense could have saved him or not, but he definitely should have had beads at the very least. It's not even a question in my mind. I think my relics were perfect, even though I didn't use them very often. I didn't use them very often because I didn't need to use them very often, so... You know, goes how that goes. But other than that, I think it was a pretty decent game. We ended the game off of literally 1 kill, which is like just the hunter way, man. That I'm sure that's going to happen many times this video. Or maybe I'll just stomp people. Or maybe I'll just lose. Who knows, man. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright, guys. We're on to the next game. Oh, we're against Hawkeye's 34. Let's go. This guy, for those of you who don't know, he's a GM player. I've actually had a couple videos against him, I think. I have lost to this guy a couple times before, so should be an interesting game. Gonna have to focus up. Oh wait, I don't want those. What do I want? Oh yeah, what's that item called? This thingy. I want this thingy. Oh, we are in a matchup that's actually incredibly interesting, I think. I'm usually on the other side of this matchup, and I want to die on the inside, and it makes me sad, but I think this... I'm learning mouse and keyboard. Don't believe... Oh no. He's switched over to mouse and keyboard. Do I want the horrific? I think I do. Just say, just let him ult me, you know? Why not? Why not? What's the worst that could happen? Skip to the part where I lose this game. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and run it down. The reason why I think this matchup is interesting... The reason why I think this matchup is interesting is because it can go either way in the sense of, first of all, I should say it's Chiron favored. If the Chiron loses this matchup, it's because they trolled. So keep that in mind. Like, if I lose, it is literally my fault. I trolled the game. Like, that's just how it goes. Why is it in Chiron's hands? Well, the simple answer is Naja's early game is just so abysmal that Chiron can run it. And Chiron's is really good, and he's also really safe. He has a cleanse and everything. So it's like, long story short, Chiron can just win the early game so hard and make the Naja's life kind of miserable if played correctly and smart, right? And so, but the thing about it is, it's not just one-sided, because on that same note, oh, he actually shelled my horrific, so he got it reduced. It's interesting. Oh. So anyways, as I was saying about the early game situation, and to be fair, that was kind of a horrific diff, right? Also, I don't know why he has Shell. Shell is just really bad. Yeah, I mean, he's just living in the old meta. Maybe he hasn't played that much left, or this season so far. But anyways, the reason why it's an interesting matchup is because if the Chiron doesn't snowball correctly, if the Chiron doesn't get to the, you know, if he's not like 2 items ahead and whatnot, like, Naja actually wins this matchup. Like, long story short, I know I say that a lot, but, you know, short story long, if we're both 6 items and, you know, he has a red buff or something, you know, say it's crazy, he gets a red buff, I promise you Naja can win this. So technically, like, I think Naja wins this matchup late game. It's just the problem with that statement is he should never really get to late game if the Chiron plays properly. He should lose. He should get really behind in the early game, and he should lose in the mid game. The Naja should. So we'll see if I can demonstrate that to you guys. I mean, I'm definitely going to demonstrate something to you guys. It's either going to be me winning this game the way I should, or it's going to be me trolling and letting him get to late game and losing and telling you guys how OP Naja late game is. One of those 2 things is definitely going to happen today, ladies and gentlemen. Pop our health chalice. But yeah, it's an interesting matchup because it's kind of like a ticking time bomb where it's like, I would say overall this matchup is horrible for Naja and you wouldn't want to play it as Naja. But at the same time, you at the very least know that if you do somehow survive to late game, you can win for sure as Naja. But it just feels so bad trying to live to that point. I mean, I just like destroyed his tower, bro. Like his tower is already getting smelted like an iron ingot. We're going to dash this way and go ahead and back up. What are we going to buy? Do we want defense second or do we want damage? I think we just want damage. Some big boy damage. Oh, he actually opted to go the Jotun's Rush, which is a really good rush as far as trying to survive the early game goes. So he's on the right track and maybe this will work for him, you know? Who knows? We'll see. We shall see. Alright, let's get our red buff and then look for the rock when it spawns. The rock is going to be very important for us because, well, it's just always important. It gives us gold and XP and extra damage when we're next to people, kind of like a mystical male. But even more than that, we don't want him to get the rock because we don't want him to heal his tower. That would be quite problematic if he healed his tower. I think we're okay here, but maybe I'm just insane. Oh, I think I'm just insane. He's kind of just landing everything, man. He's a god. God amongst men. Ah, dang, he played that pretty well. I played that really sloppy. I shouldn't have even, like, walked into melee distance here. If you guys noticed, I actually tried to, cleanse his sash. Like, that was the whole point of me walking up to him like that. I wanted to bait the sash and cleanse it and be all cool and whatnot, you know? But, it turns out I didn't cleanse the sash because I'm not cool enough. And oh my god, we're crumbling. We're not cool enough to immune the sash, apparently. But to be honest with you, I just should have never even tried it. Like, there's just no reason to play risky like that. There's just absolutely no reason. And then I ulted to try to, like, clear the wave. And I didn't even clear the wave that quickly. And, yeah, I'll be honest, that whole engagement was just bad. But the game's not over yet. Obviously, we're still in the lead. We're pretty much even in XP, give or take. But I have a 500 gold lead. And the thing that's beautiful about this is, while I said that I don't want him to get to late game, I didn't want him to get that scepter to heal his tower. That feels terrible. Okay, dude, his cooldowns are actually insane. Like, what is that? Dude! Alright, I need to get defense and I need to play safer. 30% cooldown nausea actually goes crazy, man. And also, he said he's trying to learn mouse and keyboard, and he's literally hitting every single ability, which I'm not really juking that well, to be fair, but... I don't know, I think this is just a bit of a Chiron diff, or Hunter diff, in the sense of... Not to say that Chiron can't win this, because I just explained exactly how Chiron does win this. It's more of just like, I'm not the most seasoned Hunter player in general, and I'm especially not a Chiron player. I play this character once or twice a year. So... But those are just excuses at the end of the day. We can bring this back. We can bring this home for the boys. We just need to stop trolling, man. Stop playing out of position and stop wasting our 3, too. I need to stop pretending like if I just 3 away, I'm going to be perfectly fine. Like, he has a bunch of cooldown. He has a bunch of movement speed. Like, I'm not just fine if I 3 away. He definitely wants to try to fight me, I would assume, right? Gonna ult the minion wave, get a little bit of pressure here. I think this is okay, actually. Maybe I'm wrong once again, but... yeah. Oh. Okay. Definitely missed a lot of autos. But... I think that was mostly fine. We did okay there. We're not getting his tower. Might be a little bit troll. I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know. I'm panicking right now. Because I start panicking when I'm playing poorly because, I mean, I don't mean to sound like that guy, but, like, I usually don't play this bad, like, so I'm kind of scared, dude. Letting him get the rock is, like, actually a terrible move on my part, but we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Hopefully he doesn't get the rock and full heal his tower, although he might. Maybe going for that blue was just simply too greedy. Here we are being greedy once more, going for another blue buff. And I didn't even get it. Oh my god, dude. We're in shambles today. Also, I need to switch my relics. I can't even hit the minion wave with my spells at this point. Holy. Ugh. We cannot let him get this rock, man. We cannot let him heal his tower. I wish I had my horrific there, but I did not. Dude, I can't even lie with you guys, bro. I don't know if it's because I'm against Hawkeyes, the best player in the world, you know? Smile, lol. Or what, but I am playing this game like poop. But you know what? Starting now, because playing poorly is just a mental diff at the end of the day, right? Smile. So from now on, we'll just simply decide that we're not going to play bad, and then we're not going to play bad. Like, that's just how simple this is going to be. We have made the decision to not play poorly. How did my chalice get over there, by the way? That had to have been like an accident. There's no way I did that on purpose. How did my chalice get over there? We have no, like, big boy pin yet. Once we get this Xe online, that's when we're going to be feeling better, I think. Also, the anti-heal on the green Xe could be absolutely massive for us. Alright. We want it back here. Hopefully he doesn't stop our back, although he might. We're going to heal up our tower a little bit. Maybe he'll, like, sash into the tower. No. I want to try to get that rock if I can. And we still have a horrific. He has a sprint. Got to keep that in mind. We just ran him over, dude. Yeah, he's just taking 5. I think honestly the early game part, which of course was all a part of my plan. I think me playing so poorly in the early game actually gave him kind of like the wrong idea. And if we're being honest, like, this is kind of exactly what happened when I was Achilles versus the Chiron in the previous video. Spoilers to anyone who hasn't seen it, sorry, but this is exactly what happened. I was actually playing pretty fine in that game overall. I was doing pretty well early game, you know? And then it just went downhill randomly. And the game's over, just like that, yep. You played a little bit too aggro into me. I should have had pressure from the very beginning of this game, to be honest. I don't know, I didn't expect the 30% cooldown rush. He might have even had his blue buff in some of those fights, giving him 40% cooldown in the very beginning of the game. I did not expect that. I did not respect him at all in the early game, which I should have. I'll go ahead and click this Q while I talk to you guys. But yeah, I did not respect his early game whatsoever. And I should have, although it did kind of give him a little bit of false confidence, so whatever. I think my relics are fine. I think my build was good. I probably would have went Xe into Demon Blade into last item Oboe to end the game or something, because I would have had the Phoenix by then at the end, etc. That would have been the story. Yeah, I think we played the game pretty well. Obviously, we threw a couple times, but, you know, could have been worse for, like, the most rusty Chiron in the game. Not going horrific, might have been troll. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if that would have changed anything. Honestly, I have no idea. But I'll skip you guys into the next game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Alright guys, we're off onto the third game. We're playing Danza because he's actually opened this game. I think the first game I instinctually banned him, because I just always ban him. And then the second game I left him open, but my opponent Hawkeyes banned him. So here we are, third game, playing the boy. And the reason why I'm pointing out that he's been banned and whatnot is because it might be a no-brainer to play this hunter first, because not like in every single situation, but in most situations, Danza is the best hunter right now. Faux shizzle. Again, not in every situation. Sometimes other hunters are better, but I think he is the best overall. I don't know how the Artemis matchup goes, because Artemis actually usually has good matchups into other hunters, but so does Danza. So we'll see how this goes. Hopefully he doesn't say something bad. Mmm. Mmm. So he just starts running at me. Oh, he has horrific, and I have beads. Do I start my 3? I think starting my 3 is obviously going to be the best thing I can do to, like, box him right here, right now. But, like, if I want to try to out-clear him, I think I just put an extra point to my 1. Oof. Dude, the Artemis 3 cooldown is nuts. I probably should have just been sitting back so I don't get hit by that. It's like an 8-second cooldown or something. Very good poke in the early game. Doesn't even cost that much of her mana either. Like, it definitely cost a bit, but nothing crazy. Popping both of our potions, sticking to her. Don't really know what she's doing. She's like trying to sacrifice herself for the minion wave kind of thing. And then right there, she thought that I would go around to chase. But I assumed that she would think that, so I actually just tricked her. I did the old loop-de-loop and pull. Now your shoes are looking cool strategy. Where you pretend to chase around the corner, but... And you're dead. Yeah, that's Danza. Dude, I'm not even gonna joke with you guys. Like, I have a person who watches, is a big supporter of mine, that watches the streams and even some of the videos. I don't know if they watch all the videos, but definitely some of them. Named Gentle, aka Bommy. Like, their name used to be Gentle, but now it's Bommy. So I think that's related to this character. I think he has something to do with Bommy. I don't know. I'm not gonna pretend like I know things. I'm an idiot. But anyways, the point is I have a big supporter of mine. Like, they've, you know, given me a ton of money, ton of kind words, ton of viewership. You know, you get it. And they love Danza, and they request Danza every so often. Not too often, you know, they're not like annoying with it or anything, which I appreciate and love them to death for. But the point is they request Danza, and every single time I play Danza on stream, and it even happens in the recordings too sometimes, every time I play this character on stream, like a good 99% of the time, the game just is over in 5 minutes. Like, they themselves even mention that. They're like, dang, I mean, I don't know how they worded it exactly, but they essentially said, all your Danza games are 5-minute surrenders, you know? And it does kind of just happen a lot. Like, this character is very oppressive. Now, obviously, if I were against, like, a top GM player on a really good character, it's probably not going to end in 5 minutes, right? But how often do I really go against a top GM player, you know? It's not really like a common thing. It does happen. I would say if I queue for a few hours each day, I would say I usually go against like 1 or 2. But like, that's not really that many, you know? So we're gonna go crit second because my main focus right now is just to out trade him and to kill him quickly because he's playing Artemis, a character that's not very good at running away. He's not terrible at it, but, you know, as long as I have beads up and whatnot. Also, I'm Danza, so I can kind of just rock it in. You know, very aggressive hunter. So I think crit just suits him very well. And this isn't the main reason by any means, but I also have a heal on my 2, which helps me sustain quite a bit. No way. Wow. I guess I threw that kill. Unlucky. Wait, there's no way he's staying. I mean, is his ult up or something? Wow. Maybe if I just used my 1 initially instead of trying to 2, would have hit her? Probably. Alright, so her ult's up, my ult's down, my beads are down. I think I'll still be fine. She might just mess me up pretty bad. Like, she might get me low, but I don't think I'll die. We shall see. I don't really want to go for like a 2 play on her, like throw my 2 at her to CC her and kill her with my 1, because she'll probably just ult it. When I could just get myself a rock. Well, see, it doesn't matter if she ults it if I hit her with the 1 play and not the 2 play, smile. It's too much damage. I think Danza's gonna be one of the characters that I will be playing multiple times in this video. Because he's the best hunter, but also because I think my games are going to be stomps, so. And the way that I'm going to try to do it, I don't want to say that like I've been doing it the whole time. I haven't really, but I'm going to start doing it is like the characters that get the least amount of screen time, I'm going to try to play the most in these type of videos. With the one exception of if that character is just literally banned every single game and I just can't get it, then okay, screw that, right? But if I can get it open a fair amount, probably play the best character, or the character that gets the least amount of screen time the most, probably. Maybe I won't stick with that all the time. Maybe I just hate one of the characters that I played, you know, but... Oh my... Dude, red buff, red pot, I'm doing insane... Oh, okay. I'm doing insane damage. I won't lie, I did not expect her to double back like that, but I actually just obliterated her. That was not even close. So yeah, 5 minute surrender with Danza. Skip you guys into the next one. I don't know if I'm gonna do Danza back to back or... yeah, if I can get Danza open, I'll play him back to back. If Danza gets banned, then, well, you know the answer to that. Appreciate you guys watching. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Alright guys, we're off into the next game. We're against a Hell, which is a bit spooky as far as like, she has a lot of early game pressure, basically. But the thing about Jing Wei is she doesn't really have an issue with early game pressure. Like, she's totally fine with it, because she can just back and fly in, so... Bit of an interesting one here, to say the least. Do I even want this many potions? Like, I think I'll just get, like... What if I just get one potion? Is that crazy? Okay, let's do that. We'll do 2 potions so we can get our Griffin Wing online even faster. But honestly, maybe I should have just went no potions. Do we get the horrific? Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, and by the way, guys, because I don't know what I'm going to do as far as the title goes. I don't know if it's just going to be like Hunter's Edition or if it's going to be top 4 Hunters or if I'm going to play every Hunter in the game at this point. I don't even know what I'm doing. But what I do know is if I do end up saying that this is the top 4 Hunters, I just want to quickly state that, you know, for the people who do actually watch every minute of the video and didn't just skip through, the top 4 Hunters is very, like, it's a very opinionated thing at the end of the day, like, because I would personally, like, I truly think the 4 Hunters I've played so far this video are the top 4, but, like, some people will argue Ishtar, some people will argue Cupid, right, and, like, say those are better, and I do think those are very good Hunters, because the truth of the matter is, every single Hunter is good in Duel, like, that's just true, like, they are just good. Even Xbalanque, which he's probably the worst, but like Xbalanque and Charybdis are definitely like the worst Hunters. Maybe a little bit of Rom, depending on the matchup. Rom can pop off too, though. But anyways, my point is like, this is just my opinion on what the top 4 Hunters is. Whether I put it in the thumbnail and the title or not, either way, I'm just letting you guys know this is my opinion on the top 4 Hunters. But I honestly just think all the Hunters are good, so if you're one of those people that's like, dude, you're so stupid, Cupid's way better than Artemis, he should be in the top 4. Well, like, bro, if you like Cupid, then play Cupid, man, more power to you, like, like, more power to you, like, at the end of the day, the Hunter class is just a broken class, okay, like, that is just how it is. Hunters are just sick, okay, so you play whatever Hunter suits your fancy, you know? Hey, nobody's gonna stop you. Alright, this guy is absolutely boned. Didn't even need to use my Wing Shard. Which, by the way, it's worth mentioning that I did go Wing Shard this game over Claw Shard. I didn't put too much thought into it. Basically, it was just like, I think either Shard would be fine. But I wanted the Wing Shard for the simple fact that, Hell is one of those characters that's a little bit slippery and can get away sometimes, depending on what they buy. Like, this guy has a shell. If he had, like, a sprint or a horrific for himself, he'd be a little bit more slippery, right? And hard to kill. So I just wanted the Wing Shard so I can lock him down and have a higher DPS chance, you know, to kill him, right? And fortunately for me, I didn't actually even need to use it. But how am I supposed to know I'm not going to need to use it ahead of time, right? Better safe than sorry. We're going to dash in on this guy, probably Wing Shard him. Oh, hopefully we don't miss too many auto attacks. Oh, we missed our ults. And I missed my stupid 1 thingy. And we don't have a Claw Shard for this. Oh no. Oh no. Did get another point into our 1 though. Which is kind of big. I thought he was leaving. He baited me. He's running out of mana too. I'm actually not afraid at all. Because at first I was a little bit afraid because I didn't have much mana and he did. But like he actually has less mana than I do at this point. Or about the same. Like my mana sustain's not too bad, so. I definitely dropped that kill a little bit, but we did get a shell at the very least. Could be worse. Certainly could be. Jing Wei's so good, man. Oops. Jing Wei is so powerful in Duel. Like, she's just so hard to kill. Like, I hate to keep referencing old videos, but or not that old, but you know what I mean. When I said in the Achilles video that I lost versus the Chiron, I was saying that like the most deadly thing in Duel, at least from Hunter POV, is just like a Hunter that's safe. Their damage is great, like how much damage they do matters for sure, but like how much damage they do, because all Hunters do damage, right? So how much damage they do is kind of like a secondary factor. It's really about how safe they are, how much they can get away with, you know, without being punished. And Jing Wei is just so good at not being punished. So is Chiron, Danza in the right matchup. Some matchups Danza can get kind of pwned, don't get me wrong. Like, you don't want to play like, not saying you can't win it, I'm just saying it's super frustrating. You don't want to play like Danza into like Baron Somni, stuff like that. If you notice, I've actually been banning Baron in some of these games because I've been trying to play Danza. And Baron's also just incredibly annoying in general, so. Dude, see, a better Jing Wei would be getting these kills right now. Just kidding, I'm the best Jing Wei in the game, dude. It's actually crazy to me how talented I am. Like, sometimes I actually just blow my own mind. It's crazy. Can't believe I doubted myself for even a second there. I don't know why she walked back in. That was so weird. That was so weird, man. Be right back.
We'll show 'em.
Alright, this is where we buy our power pot. Like, the power pot is always good level 10 for damage, of course. Like, it's just increasing your damage, duh. But when you have crit chance, it's even crazier, man. Because, like, I have 10% crit chance on my 2 since I'm leveling it, and I have a crit item. So this power pot, even especially if I pop a wing shard with it, is capable of doing so much DPS. We're at that stage of the game where we were with the Danza last game, where I have a red buff and a power pot and crit. So look at this damage. If I can get a crit, that is. Alright, there we go. We got a crit at the very end, and they surrendered. Ooh! Dude, Hunter is such a fun class to go against, isn't it, guys? Like, that's why everyone just surrenders every single game against oppressive Hunters. That's not true. They didn't surrender the first 2 games, but they do surrender a lot. Like, technically, I've done 4 games, and they surrendered at 5 twice. So that's a 50% surrender rate right there, baby. I'll go ahead and skip you guys into the next game. No idea what I'm going to be playing. Guess we'll find out when we get there. Thank you guys for watching. Alright, guys, we're going into the 5th game, or whatever this is. Pretty sure it's the 5th game. And we're against a Vamana, and I was actually thinking about playing Cupid for you guys, but I chose not to for a couple of reasons. But I'm glad I didn't, because I would have felt way worse. Cupid would have felt way worse into Vamana than Jing Wei. Jing Wei has a dash and an ult that can get you out. Cupid ult obviously is not getting you away from Vamana if he's ulting. So a bit of a sketchy one there. But I think we might go the Claw Shard this game just for better clear, because I don't think I need the Wing Shard versus Vamana. Although, like, it's one of those things where it's like... Wait, should I get this? Yeah, I'm going to get this. It's one of those things where it's like, you may not need... Wait, did I pop my 2 already? I don't know if I did. You may not need the Wing Shard, but that doesn't mean it's ever, like, bad. Like, it's always good to have a Wing Shard. It's just also good to have a Golden Shard, you know? Have some better early game clear and whatnot. But, yeah, so my point in saying that is just whether you want Wing Shard or Claw Shard, it's just, you know, it's just up to you, man. They're both good. Like, they're very good. Golden Shard just feels so nice, you know, just to have some AoE autos. But I didn't play Cupid because, well, I'm kind of trying to stick to this, like, top 4 list, you know, because that's all I can fit in the thumbnail kind of thing. And yeah, that's pretty much it. But I think I will play... Cupid though, but it'll probably be like near the end, assuming I'm getting a bunch of surrenders and whatnot, blah 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 blah. I need some more time on the video, right, to try to get, because I like to keep these videos around like an hour and a half to 2 hours long. So, but anyways, my point is if you're a Cupid lover, or maybe you just hate the 4 hunters that I'm playing this video, I'll probably pull out a Cupid as an honorable mention at the end of the video. Like, we like Cupid around here, and he has a lot of potential to be a top 4 hunter as well. He didn't make my list, but that doesn't mean he's not great. So, like, that's what I was trying to explain last last game, where it's like, you know, there's an opinion, man. At the end of the day, most of the hunters, if not all of the hunters, can work just fine. It doesn't really matter what one guy's opinion on the top 4 is, right? You know, just pick a hunter and win the game. Really just that simple, honestly. Pick a hunter and you win the game, baby. I 3'd a little bit late there because, like, not that it matters, I'm just explaining myself. I 3'd a little bit late there because I actually forgot that I could 3 off of knockups. It wasn't until I was, like, in the air that I was like, oh yeah, I can do that.
Water refill? Check.
Flying in for the rock. Dude, Jing Wei is so, like, actually just a cheater on this map. Actually just a cheater, man. Cheat code character. He actually tried to ult my auto attacks, man. Which, I mean, he should try to, don't get me wrong. Like, that was his only option, really. But I did have him horrific, so his shields were reduced by 50% there. Although he didn't really have that much opportunity to even get shields to begin with, but if he did, they would have been reduced, so. I'm starting to notice a pattern with this video, guys. And you guys can pretend like I'm just the best player all you guys want, you know, because that's what you guys like to do in the comments when I make videos like this, but, and I'm not trying to say I'm bad, okay? Like, I'm not trying to say I'm bad, but at the end of the day, this video is proof of one thing. And that one thing is that hunters are OP. Like, would I be able to win every single game I played if I was playing top warriors and top assassins? Sure, I could. But, like, the difference is I don't always kill them at, like, 2 minutes like I'm doing in these games. And I don't always make them surrender at 5 minutes like I'm doing in these games, right? So, like, it's not... Sometimes you gotta analyze more than just whether you won or lost. Sometimes it's about how you won and how you lost, you know? And these games just feel dirty. They feel dirty. I think the only reason I hate on hunters so much, though, is just because, like, the thing about hunters is, like, all of them are good. I've been trying to explain that, right? Like, of course, some of them are lower tiers than other, like, X-Ball, Charybdis, you know? Like, of course there's some bottom feeder picks, right? But, like, still, at the end of the day, a hunter is a hunter. And it's going to do big damage with its auto attacks regardless, okay? And you can AFK under your tower regardless. A hunter is a hunter. The main difference is how safe they are, right? And so, like, I think the reason why I don't like hunters and why they make me mad is because, like, well, I don't really enjoy playing them that much. But also because it's just so Mickey Mouse Clubhouse in the sense that, like, every hunter can work and kind of do a similar thing by, like, you know, being able to be killed easier. Whereas, like, if you look at the assassins and warriors, yeah, the top assassins are great, and the top warriors are great, and the mid-tier ones are pretty good, you know, but, like, the low-tier assassins and warriors just suck, man. Maybe not all of them, but a good chunk of them just suck. You try to play a low-tier warrior or a low-tier assassin into a low-tier hunter, and you're probably just gonna get annihilated, you know what I mean? So... yeah, it's just irritating. It just feels like a privileged class, you know? They just have it all. Their stupid ranged auto attacks. But I'm not going to pretend like they're perfect. Like, obviously, I've had plenty of games versus good hunter players where, like, I just go, like, blink thorns and just run at them and they die and they feel sad, you know? Hunters aren't a flawless class. I'm not trying to say that they should always win. They're just really strong all the time, man, you know? They're just strong at the end of the day. Haven't analyzed this game too much. Haven't talked about some, especially like these surrenders. I haven't talked about it too much because, you know, obviously I could be wrong, but in my opinion, it's kind of obvious what's happening. I'm just shooting them in the face and they're like, oh my god, ow, this hurts. What do I do to stop this? Owie, owie. And then they surrender the game. Like, that's pretty much all that's happening right now. Although I will try my best to analyze a little bit more. So right now, pretty much the only thing I really can say is just that we're just trying to poke him out and get all the farm on the map, because killing Vamana is not something that we should be trying to do necessarily. Like, of course we got to kill earlier, And of course, we're going to look for more kills in the future, but only when he really gives us the opportunity, or there's just no farm up. If there's no farm up, then we have nothing better to do than try to get this guy, you know? Jing Wei is such a good matchup in Vamana because if he knocks me up, I can run away, or I can chase him if he knocks me up to go through me, kind of thing. And also, my ult is just super safe. I can go over walls with it. There's not a lot of stuff he can do here, to be honest. I could buy a power pot here, but I don't think I'm going to. We opted to go the XE over the Aussie for the same reason as I did at the beginning of this video. Basically I just want damage, especially in this matchup where Vamana has shields on his ult, and green XE, you know, the glyph for Executioner, is anti-shield. So I don't think we're going to rush that. I think we'll probably get that either after our defensive item or after our 4th item. But yeah, so that's why we're doing that. Another reason is Vamana has decent poke, but Jing Wei doesn't really care that much about poke in my opinion, because she can just reset the fight, right? I think my scepter keeps him in combat for his ult, which is kind of saddening, but... I think we're winning this. Could be wrong. Looks to me like we're winning it. Okay. Oh, well, he misplayed that pretty bad. I definitely had some misplays as well. I think I should have won that a little bit harder. Maybe I just didn't position myself correctly. I don't know. I missed my 1 as well, which was pretty bad. But maybe I also could have just used my 3 to get out of his knockup to start that fight instead of having to use my 1 to get out of it. But overall, I think we did a pretty good job there. Not too shabby. I think we're going to go into crits. Actually, no, we'll go into Kins here. Although I don't think Kins is like the greatest thing ever. 4th item, but it's decent. I think I went in the Artemis game too. It's decent. Kins is more like a 5th or a 6th item in my opinion, but I do be going at 4th sometimes. Not too shabby. Still one of those. We're hitting him for 91. That feels pretty good. Well, we're in a game where they haven't surrendered at 5 minutes, so we got that going for us. I don't know if going for Bull Demon is worth it. Like, I'm really confident I can get it. I just don't know if getting it on the tower right now is what I even want to do, you know what I mean? Like, I think I just want to pressure the tower and get Bull Demon after, but... Wait, there's no way he backed and already made it back here. I refuse to believe this information. Maybe he didn't back. I don't know, he has a ward, that's for sure. That's fine by me though, because like I already said, I didn't even know if I wanted that Bull Demon to begin with, so him not allowing me to get it really just isn't that big of a deal to me. Oh, dude, okay, that's just a Jing Wei diff, and like what I mean by that is I just suck. A seasoned Jing Wei would not have played that as clunky as I just did. I should have gotten that scepter, man. Now he's gonna heal his tower. Not a big deal though, because hunters are like, this is another reason why I consider them to be privileged, you know what I mean? Hunters, to me, never feel like they're in a bad spot. Like, they are always okay with playing the long game. I don't know why you just gave me that red. They're always okay with, like, if something doesn't go right in the early game and in the mid game, they're always okay with playing late. Like, oh, I didn't get the Bull Demon? Ah, whatever. Oh, he's healing his scepter? Ah, whatever. You know, who cares? All good, no worries, you know? Whereas, like, some other characters, if you don't get those objectives the time you need them, like, it feels terrible. It almost just feels like you lost the game and you haven't even died yet. It's like, oh. Well, this is stupid. This feels stupid, man. Screw hunters. Now, we have a Kins now, buddy. Alright. I will simply be evacuating the scene. We have a Kins and we have Exy, but like the thing is I don't need to take that fight. Remember when I just said hunters are okay with playing it slow? Maybe I could have beat him even though he's ulting. Maybe not though. You know, why would I take that chance if I don't have to? I am playing this a little bit greedy, but I don't think it's actually that greedy because, like, I am diving the tower, sure. But, like, when am I ever going to die in this situation, right? Never, so. In fact, I'm just going to get a bracer because I don't think I need a sprint or anything due to Jing Wei's safety. I'm just going to get a bracer.
I'm on it.
If we can stop his back, that might be big. Okay, versus.
Kidding me?
Are you kidding me? But, like, I kind of just want to do more damage and also have the ability to run away. And, like, don't get me wrong, sprint has attack speed on it, which is cute, I guess. But, yeah, I think bracer's just better for the whole, like, I'm dealing more damage at the start of the fight because I have more power with my bracer. And then if I ever need to run away or chase him, I have my bracer movement speed, right? So I think it just feels pretty good here. Oh, we'll figure that out. I just need to not use my ult incorrectly. Like, that's the main thing. Because, like, he has a horrific and a Vamana ult. So, and I don't have a sprint. So if I ever use my mobility incorrectly, I could be totally screwed, but we do have green Xe and horrific both now. Last time he ulted, we only had the green Xe. Our horrific was down. So I think I'm comfortable fighting him in his ult now. But that being said, we still don't necessarily have to do it. Just saying it's an option for us. Just gonna hit his tower, make him feel a little bit uncomfortable. Irritate him even. We're gonna back up here. Probably buy a power potion, honestly. Why not?
Water refill?
Oh, because I can't afford it. Oof. I hate that Jing Wei's 2 can stop her from using her passive. Like, I understand why you can jump and stop it, because that's just a way to stop it. Like, you know, you gotta have a way to stop it in case you don't want to fly in the air. But why can her 2 stop it? It's so clunky. And you're dead. Yep, he gave up. He knew at that point, like, I have horrific green Xe. He's just not going to get any shields in his ult. He's not going to outtrade me. He just loses the game. Yeah. I'll go ahead and skip you guys into the next game. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully we get Danza next game because we haven't gotten more than like a 5-minute game on him so far. We've got 2 Jing Wei games. So hopefully we get the Danza. If we don't, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Appreciate you guys watching the video. Alright guys, we're on to the 6th game, and as you can see, my opponent in the bottom right banned literally 6 hunters, and he banned every single hunter that I have played this video, and he even went up and beyond and banned Cupid, which is the hunter that I said I was going to be doing as like a bonus at the end, which I don't know if I'll be doing or not now that I'm forced into playing Chernobog. I mean, don't get me wrong, I could just not record this game. Masters Border King Arthur. I could just not record this game, you know, and just skip and do the other stuff, but like, I don't know, I kind of just told you guys that I was just showing you my training journey this morning from start to finish, showing you my very first game played and showing you every single game, even if I lose, doesn't matter, showing you everything, right? And like, I mean, bro banned all my stuff, so like, whatever. Showing you everything, man, showing you guys what I got, my junk in the trunk, if you know what I mean. But I'm not talking like caboose, I'm talking like game, you know. So anyways, peaches. Those are peaches, right? Yeah, those are peaches. Those are definitely I know a peach when I see a peach. Going horrific, which actually isn't really that crazy good into King Arthur because he's spinning half the time and using his movements, his auto attack movement, and like, I don't know, he's just a hard character to lock down. But if he ever does use all of his stuff in like a weird way, I can lock him down with the horrific, and worst case scenario, my horrific makes him do less damage and also reduces, actually it doesn't reduce attack speed anymore, so I was going to say it reduces his energy, but he did that thing where they wait around the corner and try to invade your buff after you started it. Very weird, very cringe, goes how it goes, no big deal. We're a hunter, so we don't care because we have OP wave clear. I don't know if this guy knew this was me and like my history's full of hunters, or he just hates hunters. I honestly think it might just be the latter. Like, it might actually just be because he's a King Arthur player and hunters are pretty annoying for King Arthur. He might have actually just been banning 5 hunters or 6 hunters. Might have literally nothing to do with me. I think that's the case, but I don't know. All right, that's 1 spin down. That's his 2 down. That's another spin. I thought we would win that a little bit harder, but no big deal. I mean, overall, I do think we won because whenever both players get low HP and have to pop all their potions, that's when hunters like thrive because they just have safer wave clear, better wave clear. Generally speaking, they don't have to put themselves out of position to do it. So it's just like, you know, and maybe I'll prove myself wrong here, but I think it's good that we both like trade like that and I get low and whatnot, right? Because I also have an ultimate that allows me to... Ooh, okay. Can't lie, that was a misplay. Oh. Alright, now I can back an ult in though. And I can buy a Chalice and Griffin. Feeling good, baby. Feeling privileged. Which I understand not all hunters can do this. More like a Jing Wei turnabout thing. But the point is lower tier hunters... Jing Wei is a top hunter right now in this band set. But like, technically, if you unlocked all the hunters, she would have been a mid-tier hunter, right? Definitely a playable character. Definitely good. But not a shining star out of the hunter class. Yet she's just so annoying in Duel. Just like Chernobog is. You can just get away with whatever you want, do whatever you want. I did kind of just use my dash, which is pretty darn greedy, but we bullied him off the blue buff and we got the blue buff. We're going to go over here for these smalls, which is also a little bit greedy. I should just go straight to my blue if I was feeling unsafe, but I'm feeling a bit greedy right now, so we're just going to get all the farm on the map, call it a day. Awesome! Oh! That was so awkward. One thing I don't want to do this game, though, is underestimate King Arthur's damage, because I do know that character can pump. Like, that's not his problem in Duel. His problem in Duel is just the simple fact that he has a hard time pushing towers and stuff after you get a kill. And he kind of has a hard time doing Bull Demon, too, but, like, definitely less than just doing towers, because Bull Demon, I mean, his abilities hit it pretty hard. You know, you can do it. It's just a little bit slower than like alternative warriors. But so yeah, I just don't want to underestimate him. To the best of my ability. I'm probably gonna have to go bead second for that exact reason. Oh, hello. Got a little Chester boy on the ground. It's on his side, but no big deal. Hopefully we can get this. Nice. I mean, even if we didn't get it, it's good just to get a lot of the golden XP from that rock. Even if we didn't get the scepter, but getting the scepter is so nice. Does a ton of damage if you have long extended fights. And that's why we go horrific, baby. Wait, where did the dual orb spawned in the middle of the lane because he was too close to the wall. High res moment, smile. Gonna beat on this tower a little bit, and we're gonna back. Be right back. I mean, like, I could go... I hate to say that, like... Okay, how do I want to word this? I don't think XC second is meta. I think the meta strat is to go Aussie second. But I'm just not really a hunter main, and I'm a bit of a greedy player sometimes. I prefer DPS over, like, utility a lot of the times. So it's like... What I'm trying to say is you're not wrong if you want to go Aussie first. That's fine. I just would rather do damage. Big damage, you know? And get my build online faster so I can snowball even harder and, like, use my good positioning, which is not always good, but, you know, if I'm preparing, I'm going to pretend like my positioning is going to be good, right? Play like it is. And use my positioning to my advantage and, you know, just save some HP, use my Chalice, etc. And just do damage, like not have the sustain from Aussie and just do damage. So that's why I'm going crit or XC, depending on the matchup, how tanky the enemy is. Like a Hell is not that tanky, so I went crit, right? But yeah, I just prefer to do damage, so I'm going XC or Demon Blade in pretty much most of these games. I just want you guys to know, because I know Aussie is like a fan favorite, safe item, and people love it. So if you're that guy who loves Aussie, then more power to you, man. Get yourself an Aussie, no problem. This is just my preferred playstyle. It works better for me, generally speaking, and you know, you should do whatever works best for you at the end of the day. Alright, so he came to contest the red initially, but then he saw me reset, so he wanted to be greedy and not lose these minions. So he walked towards the minions, checking around this corner. And he thought that I would reset the red, because I did for like half a second. But I knew what he was doing and that he was going to go try to get that minion wave, so we just insta-picked up the red again. A little bit of mind games, invading his blue, making him feel terrible, making him sad. You know he's really sad right now because he's losing, but also because he banned 6 hunters just to get destroyed by a hunter, you know? Like, that doesn't... There's no way that feels great. Oh. Oop. Don't want to talk about that one. I got a little bit scared there, can't even lie. Because I was playing a bit greedy, right? So... I was playing a bit greedy. Which, speaking of greedy, I'm going to be even more greedy and not go defense third. I'm just going to get Demon Blade and hope I can just out DPS this dude. Just get some random crits in there. I think it'll take him a very long time to get that rock. Even if, like, if he does go for it. So I'm just going to go ahead and clear my camps. He's not going for the rock. He'd rather get the small camp for whatever reason. Kind of testing to see if my 2 actually hits that rock, because the 2 counts as a basic attack, but not for the rock, apparently. The rock. Awesome! The rock, baby, the rock. Alright, we're just gonna poke this thing down, punish him a bit. That's one of the things that hunters are really good at that I don't always utilize enough, in my opinion. It's just they have insane tower poke. Sometimes you can just poke the... Okay, I kind of just got messed up right there. If he plays like that and doesn't just int into me and actually plays like burst and then back off kind of thing, I think me not going defense is pretty greedy. But, I mean, hey, at the end of the day. YOLO. Alright, we got it. Did I still not even get that last minion? Oh my goodness, dude. Oh, I did, okay. Alright, we need defense, man. We need defense bad. I need to look at it. What do I get for leveling this versus this? Cooldown versus... Okay, I'm leveling my 3. I'd rather just have the cooldown and damage. I mean, like, the mitigation on the ult is definitely good, but... Is it better? Is it better, though? Pick up our little Rocky boy. Okay, he has thorns now. That's definitely something to keep in mind. Definitely doesn't sound like a safe time for us. We did this dash, gotta get... Ooh, dang, 50 HP. Like, him getting the blue buff isn't that bad, but it just sucks that we were so close to getting it, you know? Oops, I actually meant to get a Raven ward, not a proximity ward, but the proximity is fine too. I wanted the Raven to shoot it up here and see if he's coming to Bull Demon, because it also keeps vision on them for like 10 seconds afterwards. But the proximity is good too, like it slows him, so... A little bit awkward if he shows up immediately, because I did just use my cooldowns, but I think we'll be okay. Even if he steals this Bull Demon, it won't be the end of the world. Hunters love playing for late, but he didn't, so... We're actually just going to back here and buy a power potion, so we can for sure just run it down on him, because we now have defense and a power pot, and a red buff, and Bull Demon sustain. Like, this is actually... We're just setting ourselves up for success here, so... A little bit greedy to go for the blue instead of just pushing right away, but that's just who I am, man. I'm a greedy guy, what can I say? Alright, he has full cooldown now. Definitely got to keep that in mind. I didn't hit him with that. Versus. Hopefully he doesn't kill these minions. We really want these minions to get into the tower. Okay, I messed up my beads there, but the benefit of being a hunter and playing correctly in the early game and just running it down, building correctly, like big damage, etc. The benefit of that is that I'm allowed to misplay a little bit because I'm super far ahead and I can do whatever I want, right? Also, this is just a random thought that popped into my brain, but you know, here we are. I thought I would mention it anyways. Gonna queue up another game for you guys. But one random thought is if you don't go Aussie early game, you can actually pick up the Aussie late game or like a Crimson Claw late game, either one. And they might not have anti-heal by that point. So just saying, if you go Aussie early, they're gonna build anti-heal. And like I said, they nerfed Aussie's healing on minions and they buffed it on gods. I mean, lifesteal in general. So buying an Aussie late game just randomly and them not having lifesteal could be the difference of whether you know, Aussie proc and diff that fight or not. Just saying. Just something worth mentioning, I suppose. I'll skip you guys into the next game. Hopefully we get a Danza game, man. Hopefully. See you guys there. Thank you so much for watching. Alright guys, we are on to the next game, and I actually don't even know if this is the same guy or not. I don't remember his name. I think his name was like Mallow or something like that. But this guy also banned, I mean maybe I'm crazy, I wasn't paying attention at the end, but I'm pretty sure he banned 6 hunters. He left open Jing Wei. So I could have played Jing Wei for sure, but I told you guys I was going to play a Cupid game, and I wanted to just get the Cupid game before I forgot, right? So here we are, playing some Cupid, and actually now that I mention it, I don't even know, wait, no, we're going to go the greedy build again, like we did with Chiron, and get wing shod horrific. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I don't even know how long this video is so far. Maybe I'm already like overdoing it. Maybe it's already like over 2 hours. I don't know. It's probably not. It's probably not over 2 hours, but I definitely need to level some sort of abilities here. I don't know if I want my dash or my heal quite yet. He has a horrific, so I'm gonna get my dash. Wait for him to horrific and then I dash out? Question mark? Dude, he just crit me at level 3. I kind of want him to sash me because I feel like my heart bomb stun would go crazy. I don't know. We'll see. See how this plays out. Dude, him critting me was not very cool though. Oh. Yeah, he actually got stunned before his big auto attack went off. Oh my, I'm throwing. Dude, I actually had the easiest kill of my whole Smite career right there, and I threw it. Hit that archer before he hits me. I should have just heart bombed him. I was trying to heart bomb him. I thought I was gonna be sweet with it and heart bomb the minion kind of thing. Okay, we need to just stop, bro. Like, it ain't looking good for us right now. Calm, cool, collect. Maybe it's just a nausea thing, dude. Maybe I'm just scared of that character. I mean, I am kind of scared of him because I do respect him. I know what he's capable of doing. He's a very strong character. But his early game's not that strong, so I should probably stop being an idiot. But oh well. We got smoked. Is what it is. Doesn't mean we're not gonna win this game, you know? Yeah, I actually hate, like, and I'm sorry that I'm bringing it up because some of you guys might not have even have noticed it, and now you're gonna hear it the whole time. But like, you guys have to suffer with me, dude. I actually hate the Cupid noise he makes when he's at full passive stacks. The noise he's gonna make like right now. His auto attacks cover it up a little bit, but definitely still hear it, especially when there's nothing going on. Oh my goodness, bro, he's level 6 already. How is this possible? I opted to level my heart bomb instead of my ult, or because I'm just looking to farm right now. I'm gonna go for this rock over the blue buff because the rock is more of neutral farm. Oh, come on! Nice. That's big for us. That's actually big that we got that rock. He missed the sash. Beautiful. He probably assumes that our blue buff is actually already down because I chose to clear and do the rock before doing it, so... Feeling good, baby. Feeling good. Now we got our ults. See, you notice how, like, me choosing to level up my heart bomb over my ult was good because it helped me clear, it helped me farm, and most importantly, I didn't even need my ult. Maybe I would have needed my ult if I, maybe I would have needed the ult if I actually got sashed and he fought me, but even then, I'd probably just run away, right? Maybe I should have went crit second, I'm not sure. The Chesters are spawning now. Nice. Awesome. Where are the Chester? Ooh, there's one. Maybe I should have just went defense second versus Anaja, man. I feel like that would stump him so hard. He doesn't have the Jotuns like Hawkeye's did, so I gotta keep that in mind. Can probably get away with more against this guy than Hawkeye's. Like, that Transcendence is gonna come in clutch for him later in the game, of course. But right now, it's just worse than Jotuns. Like, it's just worse. Might just mess around and ult this minion wave, slash him. Dude, that's crazy that he is winning that right now. That is insane to me. I don't want to get hit by the ring toss if he throws that. Okay. Now you're just crazy, big bro. I don't know what that was about. I mean, I respect the aggressive play, you know? I respect it. But I don't agree with it. I would have had to miss my heart bomb, which, to be fair, I'm not really the best Cupid heart bomber. I talk about that a lot on my stream, actually. I'm quite terrible at it half the time, but we landed it there, baby. No problem. This is... Do I want to... No. I was going to say, do I want Aussie? Of course I don't want Aussie. Who wants Aussie? Noobs want Aussie, you know what I'm saying? Just kidding, guys. If you guys want Aussie, that's fine. But you're a noob. Just kidding. Again. No, I was just kidding about just kidding. No, I was actually just kidding about just kidding about just kidding. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore, man. I need to stop recording today. I'm losing my mind. Losing my mind. But anyways, we're going to XC because, like I already told you guys, I love damage. But on Cupid, it actually makes even more sense because Cupid has good sustain. All on his own. Like, he has great sustain, so you can afford to go damage second over Aussie a little bit better because of his sustain. This guy also has a horrific, which is worth mentioning, which lowers your healing, so when I need that clutch Aussie proc healing, it might actually just be nullified by the horrific anyways, depending if he used it in that situation or not, of course. So, yeah. More reason to get this. I should have done a jungle camp, but I don't know, maybe I should just clear. Oh. Didn't even hit the archer because I killed the thing so fast. I wonder if the Chesters are even going to respawn, like, because, like, if the Chester spawns up there and he doesn't get it, like, if he didn't get his, I'm pretty sure that's where, no, wait, they spawned here, right? Okay, yeah, they're going to respawn then. We just don't know where. No! Oh my goodness, he caught my dash. Dang, well played by him, man. Well played by him. I think stuff like that won't be as big of an issue once I actually get my defense online, but well played. What am I saying, well played? No, he got lucky, bro. He sucks. What a lucky play there. Am I right, guys? Never say your opponent had a good play. That's a sign of weakness. Always lucky, never good. I'm just joking, obviously. I'm just trying to be the typical duel player, you know? Oh my goodness, dude. The ring toss on the little comet guy is just unfair. You know what else is unfair? That stun I just... We both have pretty sick healing. Oh, I got my heal before I flopped up. So apparently, because I didn't even know that, maybe I could have guessed it if you know, asked me, but apparently, my Cupid bomb can stun him in the midair. Because I think he's just untargetable, right? It's not that he's like immune to damage or that he's immune to CC. He's just untargetable. So if you already have something like locked onto him, he's going to get hit by it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe I'm a big old dum-dum. We're actually just going to rush this for anti-heal because we need it, man. He's healing a lot in these fights. Apparently he got the rock, though, which sucked because I wanted to heal my tower. How did I not get the rock? What did I do wrong, man? Okay, I just kind of like landed every single auto attack and he just got obliterated. I didn't even know if his ult would be up by then or not because I know he rushed a lot of cooldown, and if he did ult, I don't think it would be that big of a deal. I would just beads it and then horrific him probably. Now his beads are down. Great for me. I meant to not get hit by this tower, but oh well. Stuff happens.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
I kind of want this rock, but my dash is down. But I have both relics, and he has no beads. I have no ult. He has ult. Worth mentioning. Alright, we heal up our tower a bit. We heal ourselves up a bit. I honestly think it's just worth it to just let him have my blue. I could fight over it, but like I might lose the fight, and more importantly, if I do choose to fight over it, I'm not going to heal my tower, right? He might just be going for Bull Demon, and don't get me wrong, that actually sucks. I don't want him to get Bull Demon, but at the same time, it's not like the worst thing in the world. I'd rather just take a chance. Okay. Well, we took the wrong chance, and he got Bull Demon. You remain. Alright, I'm gonna get crit here, I think. Alright, we're gonna get crit, and we're gonna do our blue buff, because I would imagine he didn't do it. If he probably just went straight to Bull Demon. And then we're gonna try our best to defend our tower here, although that might be a bit hard. He doesn't seem to be pushing into it. We have our scepter for 14 more seconds. I don't know what he's doing. Do you guys see that like in the left side of my screen, how it's like flickering? This game is so bad. Hold on. Let me see if I can do it again. Right there. That rock that's on the left side flickering. Look at that. Ah, oh, it's so dumb. You know, probably should have beats that, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Maybe I can stay, you know? I just need to get a chunky little heal in. I'll be honest, it's a little bit awkward. I'm not entirely sure if I'm making the right decisions here or not. Okay, good beads by me. Good ult by him, honestly. That was a really good ult by him. I mean, it wasn't considering I had beads, but what if I didn't beads, you know? Like, sometimes people aren't fast enough to react to that, you know? Even though he did ult from far away. It was kind of a surprising ult, but at the same time, he ulted from far away, so I had a lot of time to react to it, is what I'm trying to say. So, I don't know. It was a ballsy ult, to say the least. I don't know if it was actually, like, a good ult or a bad ult, but definitely ballsy, to say the least. I feel like if I just went double defense, he just never stands a chance of killing me, like, ever. Is that crazy? I kind of want to try it just for you guys. Just for you guys, not gonna lie. Because I really do think I can win this without it. I truly, truly believe that I can win this without it. But, like, I just don't see how he even stands a chance with it, you know? Oh, my ult didn't go off, but that's actually good that it didn't. Yeah, he just doesn't kill me when I have double defense. Like, I didn't have beads for that, and I horrificed him near the end, but like, he just does everything in the world to outplay my, you know, because he can sash, or he can ult out of my ults. He can sash, oh no, actually, I was gonna say he can sash my heart bomb and ult out of my ult, but he actually can't really sash the heart bomb that easily. So I guess the only really big outplay he has is he can ult my heart bomb stun, or he can ult out of my ult. One of those two things, but either way, I'm just super far ahead. I have double defense. I was super tanky there. And that actually was a really close fight in the end, I won't lie. But I didn't have to take it like that. I could always run away and reset. And also, I didn't have beads. So technically, you never really have to fight Naja when your beads are down, right? So it was a bit of a greedy fight for me to take. But I thought I could win it because I have anti-heal and because I have double defense, anti-crit. Like, the crit was really what was killing me in those fights a lot of the times. So, and also the fact that he would, like, just make my ult, like, obsolete, and I didn't beads his ult, like, half the game, right? But the point is we played super greedy, but I think our build and our momentum, like, we're just ahead and whatnot, right? So I think between our build and being ahead, we can afford to play greedy. So it was a pretty good game overall. I had a fun one there. Oh, 3,420. Blaze it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm going to actually check and see how long the video is so far. And I don't know, we'll see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll skip you guys into the next game. All right, guys, we're on to the next game. I think this is like game 8 or something at this point. I don't even know. We're so deep into this, but I think this is definitely going to be our I mean, unless it's like a 5-minute surrender, that could be a little bit different. But it's an Osiris, like, it probably won't be a 5-minute surrender. I might even lose, you know, who knows? We'll see. But what I was trying to say was, definitely going to be our second to last game, unless something crazy happens, because I checked and we're at like an hour 30 something in the video so far. I don't know. You guys probably know better than me. You're literally looking at it right now. But we're pretty deep into the video, and I think I'm gonna do Danza last. But the problem with Danza last, because he's the only one that I haven't done 2 with, right? Or no, not necessarily. He's the only one that I have like 5 minutes of gameplay on, like literally just 5 minutes. So I think we're gonna try to fish for Danza for the last game of the thing. I'm so sorry for queuing while you queued, King. I think that's like a joke at, I don't know. Because the other day, this guy messaged me on stream and I didn't reply to it, but he messaged me and he said, just, you know, random question, curious, how do you feel about people that refuse to queue against other GM players and are, you know, and then called him a bunch of names and stuff. He was like trying to make fun of other Duel content creators to me and was curious my opinion on it. And, you know, I just wasn't really going to entertain that, but so I think that's what he's referencing, is that he said that a lot of the streamers just like dodge and stuff. I don't think he's trying to be mean to me. I think he knows I don't dodge, or that I, you know, that I don't care. But who knows? Maybe he is BMing me. I don't know. I don't think he is though. I think he's just trying to be funny. But yeah, it might take me like 2 or 3 games to get Danza. I probably won't record them. If it takes me a while to get Danza, I'll probably just play. I don't know. I was kind of having fun with Jing Wei, not gonna lie. So I might just play Jing Wei until I get Danza. And I know how you guys are gonna feel about that. Oh, Jesse, we wish you would just upload every single game. Screw blah 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 blah. Right? And it's like, I mean, I have uploaded every single game for today. It's just I don't want the video to be longer than like 2 hours, you know. So it's like, yeah. Anyways, maybe all the stuff I'm saying right now doesn't even matter because I'm going to get Danza next game, you know? And none of it matters. There will be no games without you guys. But it's also very possible that I actually get Danza banned like 3 games in a row and I have to play 3 games and not add it to the thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll just give up if I can't get him. I don't know. We'll see. But definitely going to try to get a Danza game for the last game. Should I have replied to this guy? I don't know. Oh, he's right there. Oops. What? Did I ghost hit him? I don't know, man. Maybe I'm coping and I just didn't hit him at all. Whatever, it's not that big of a deal. I died to the tower, so all I did was give him... He didn't even get an assist. Wow. I thought you got an assist if you were near it. Anyways, the point is I don't really lose much off of that, but I think it was worth the risk. But it is kind of sad that I didn't get it. Won't lie. Slightly depressed now. Even though I didn't lose much. I didn't lose anything, really, to be honest, but it just feels so sad. I just died in the dumbest way possible. Whatever, man. As you can see, Chiron's probably like one of my weaker hunters. Like, I don't think I ever really play him optimally, but it's weird because he's not even a difficult character. I'm just not used to him. I don't know. Just not used to him. Just a bad horsey, man. Also, I'm kind of getting near the end of the video too, where like, I don't know if you guys can tell in my voice, but like I'm kind of just, you know, over talking for 2 hours straight, you know? It's different when you have music playing and when you're talking to people, like if you're live streaming, when I'm literally just sitting here with no music, playing the most boring games possible on my least favorite class in the entire game, talking to myself for 2 hours. You know? It looks like he's leveling his 1. He has Transcendence as well. I think we just slow play this and hope that we outpoke him eventually and get the red. But Cyrus's poke is good. Of course, I hit absolutely nothing with my 1. That's smart. Smart, smart, smart. Clean, clean, clean. Wait, what is that from? Clean, clean, clean. That's from something. I think it's like a Grey's Anatomy episode or something like that. Oh, we got 2 rocks. Big W. Oh. Now we got the scepter. Big. Pick up these rocks. And yes, by the way, I did watch Grey's Anatomy. Long story short, a girl asked me to watch it. You know, typical story. And I was like, okay, I'll do it to appease you, woman, you know? And then I got addicted. And started watching it. I think I watched like all of it except for like the last... I haven't watched it in a few years. I don't even know if it's still running, but I definitely have not seen the last like 4 or 5 seasons or something. But I've seen the rest of it. Whether you want to call that show girly or not, okay? It's still good, man. Still a good show, man. Good. It's a good girly show, you know? You know. Dude, I gotta like drink some caffeine or something. I gotta like wake up. Wake up for these last games. Dude, some of these games are just so sleeper, man. Hunters just aren't that fun in my opinion. At least not like some of the ones I've been playing. I was enjoying the Jing Wei for some reason. I don't even know why. Because she's not even that fun either, I don't think. Like, her kit's pretty simplistic, but I was enjoying it. But, like, the Artemis game... And I enjoy Rocco, too. But, like, these Chiron games and these Artemis games, you know, I could take it or leave it. Take it... And the Chernobog... Chernobog's okay. Like, he's alright, but... Again, take it or leave it. Not really a big deal to me. Yeah, he should do some good damage right now, actually, with that. But he's also going to take some good damage, too. Just focus on clearing the way for now. I do think we have kill potential on him, though, if we play our cards right. Oh. Oh, I'm the worst Chiron ulter in the game, bro. I'm surprised I even hit 2 of those, not gonna lie. Also, it was level 1, too. That was another reason why I was nervous to use it, because I didn't even level it, so... I kind of, like, needed to land my shots, you know? Alright, let's get some defense online. I don't know what second relic we want just yet. I think Beads is pretty decent for his slows and for his root and for his stun, most notably the stun. Well, maybe it's just another sprint angle. I don't know. See. We're gonna try to bring this Chester as close as we can without having him steal it from us. We can abuse this movement speed. Try to set up for this rock and this red buff. Try to get pressure the best we can. Try not to get hit by too much poke. Got hit by one, but that's the ability he's not leveling, so it's not that big of a deal. Alright, we got that. Looks like he's going for blue. I'm okay with that. No worries. Oh, I thought he was right there. I thought I just saw him in the corner of my eye. Freaked me out. I don't know if I've been overcapping on Chiron with the build that I'm going or not. I don't know. Even if I am, I don't really care. No big deal. I'm getting a ton of poke on this tower because I had a minion in there. Typical hunter thing. That's the kind of thing that I get so irritated with hunter players. And that's why I always say, like, just because someone is doing the proper play doesn't mean you're not allowed to hate it, you know? Like what I just did right there. I'm obviously going to do it, even though I hate when people do it against me. Because it's the proper play. You should go for plays like that. But I'm still going to complain about it when people do it to me and call their hunter class privileged, because it is a privileged class. Stupid pew-pew hunter dum-dum class. They just have life easy, man. Life is just easy for them, what can I say?
Perfect for countless slaying.
Perfect for countless slaying. Yeah, that's right. Dude, he doesn't have defense still. What the? Like, you kind of need defense when you're a character that can't... Like, he can ult in, sure, but, like, he's a character that more or less has to take poke to walk up to me. Like, he has to let me shoot him in the face to walk up kind of thing, you know? And, yeah, usually the person, if you take, like, you know, a third of your HP before the fight even starts, you usually lose that fight. I think my phone just rang. Like, look at that poke. Let me check my phone. Oh, okay. I'm back. I don't normally, like, get text messages at this time. Usually it's only, like, from my mom that'll text me at this time. So I thought it might be important. And it wasn't, like, stupid. It wasn't, like, a dumb message, but it wasn't, like, super important either. I'm okay with him jumping on me here. I think that's more than fine. So we're just going to poke this tower down. He's going to have to give this thing up whether he wants to or not. I think he knows that. Alright, now we're back. We probably finish our kins here. Then we buy a power potion, and then we buy a proximity ward for the slow. I think I bought a proximity ward for the slow like 3 times this video, and I have yet to even like actually use it correctly. But hey man, that's not going to stop me from trying the idea, you know? One of these times we're going to use it. It's literally just a ward you put on the ground and it slows them. Like that's literally all it is, but I just forget to use it or I place it down in the wrong spot. I forget that I even have it and I just press Z by accident. Alright, he's going defense now, but at this point I don't think there's anything he can even do. I should just be able to stand my ground. Nothing he can do about this. Tried to dash him to kill him before he ulted, but no big deal. Hunter privilege. I mean, don't get me wrong, this guy definitely built the wrong relics. And also went a super greedy build, but still just gonna say it, man. Hunter's OP. Hunters are absolutely OP.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy Phoenix. Okay. Darkness prevails.
Darkness prevail. I don't know if it's that deep, Chiron. We just didn't get one small camp, but... True, though. Darkness prevails, man. Where's he at? I need a little bit more gold. I could just do the bull demon for gold, but that's like kind of weird.
Be right back.
Be right back. All right, we're gonna buy oboe here because we got the phoenix down already. So we're just gonna kill the titan, man. We're just gonna do that classic, typical hunter move, the super annoying move that everyone hates, and I rage every single time it happens to me because it's so annoying and so hard to stop. So we're gonna do it, baby. We're of course gonna get our rock first, though. Gotta get the rock. I might not even be able to front door the Titan because he might just choose to fight me here, and I might just kill him or die and not even get to the Titan. We'll see how he plays it. Alright, he's resetting, and we're gonna kill the Titan. Smile. I sure love hunters. Hunters are so fun. Yep. Now what? And now I send you flying that way, and I just hit the Titan as I backpedal. Oh no, if I'm 1 HP and about to die, I can just ult. Smile. Let's see how much damage my oboe did. 438 to the enemy god, Osiris, and 1,136 damage to the Titan, and I didn't even proc it as much as I could have. Absolutely insane, man. Typical hunter player here. Just, oh, and my scepter did 175 too. Actually, nutto mode. We'll say GG to the man. Hopefully he doesn't say anything bad. Otherwise, I'll have to like cut it off in the video. Like if it's like TOS, I mean. But yeah, I mean, I went the oboe strictly because I had the Phoenix and I was going to end the game. Normally I wouldn't go oboe. It's not really a super effective DPS item, but if you're super far ahead, you can end the game with it easily. I didn't really plan on getting to 6 items in this build, to be honest with you. But if I for some reason couldn't end there and I needed to build a 6th item, I don't know if I was overcapping or not. I don't even care to check, to be honest. I probably still would have just went crit last. I probably would have went Demon Blade last. Maybe you could have went Dominance if you went double defense, but yeah, I probably just would have went Demon Blade last, called it a day. Maybe a Deathbringer if I really was overcapping, but yeah, probably just would have went Demon Blade. That's my preferred playstyle. Appreciate you guys watching. I will skip you guys into the next one, and hopefully it's a Danza game, man. Hopefully we can get a Danza game in here for our final match because we only got a 5-minute surrender, right? I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. All right, guys, we're on to the 9th or 10th or I don't know, whatever game this is, man. We're on to the final game of the video, and we got Rocco, and you guys are probably wondering. I mean, you're probably not wondering because who cares? But like, you guys are probably wondering, you know. So I'll just tell you. I'll end the suspense. How many games did I have to play to get Rocco through? I mean, Danza through, and because I told you guys it might take a little while, and I wouldn't show you guys the games because the video's too long. Well, it turns out that I have not played any games. I got him the next game. It's beautiful. I know, it's beautiful. We absolutely love to hear it. We're gonna go the Wing Shard Horrific. Typical start by me. Greedy me, wanting to kill the opposition. Let's get on my Succotron here, or my, what's this called? Okay. If you get motion sickness, look away. I'm trying to see my Succo. There has to be an easier way to look at this. Oh, okay, Succo. Yeah, it's just called Succo. Too easy. Anyways, we're excited because we're playing a hunter I actually enjoy playing now. We're on the Succotron. Maybe this is annoying for the YouTube audience though. Also, maybe you guys get annoyed by me jumping. I don't know. This is like a love it or you hate it kind of jump, you know? So do you guys love it or do you guys hate it? Let me know in the comments. No, just kidding. You don't have to let me know. But like, let me know though. I'd appreciate it. Okay, dude, I need to end this game and end this video. Like, I'm actually losing my mind talking to myself here. Ooh. I'm just bored, man. I'm just lonely. Like, I'm used to recording by myself, obviously, but like, recording for this long sometimes. Alright, let the 5-minute surrender begin. Because we're Rocco, baby. I mean, to be fair, I don't know what he was doing right there, but for whatever reason, every time I'm Rocco, they always seem to be interesting players. Maybe it's because, like, all the, like, really good players ban Danza, so if he's through, you just, like, know it's a poopy game. How did he escape my wrath? Does he, like, think he's juking me? Because you're not really juking me, though. Kind of wish I had mana potions right now, because I could actually dive him pretty easily with my leaf. I could have done it if I just saved my 1 and didn't use the mana on the 1, but... Alright, now my minions turn on him. Wait, he has a shell for some unknown reason? Oh my... Am I dead? Okay, he might just be the best player I've ever seen in my entire life, actually. Like, that was just the greatest bait I've ever seen. Holy smokes, man. Boing, 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 boing. Maybe I shouldn't jump so much, man. I just know there's at least one guy who's getting irritated by it. I don't know how much I jumped the first time I played Rocco. It's such a nice jump, though. It's a nice sound. Oh.
Okay, good stuff.
Good stuff. I don't think I can get this from him, but, like, we sure can try. Disorient him. Disorient him. Okay, we're not gonna win this, guys. I'm gonna just keep it $1.50 with you. Ugh. I don't know why I'm picking up his rocks like they're my coins or something, but you know, whatever. Or I should say my dollar bills, 'cause that's what they are in this skin. Big dollar bills. Alright, so we're against the Surtur, a character who's going to be incredibly tanky naturally because he has prots in his kit and also relies a lot on his healing. So we're going Executioner, no surprise. Executioner, second item, so we can get that green XC online as soon as possible. To shred some of those prots and some of that healing, right? Pretty standard start coming out from me. Don't really know what else to analyze. Bro's just kind of running it down. I don't know. We're playing the game. We're doing the smite. We're smiting. We're smiting. I don't know if this is going to be a surrender or not. I mean, he did kill me that one time. But, like, is that enough to keep his mental up? Who knows? Ooh, got him. It's Surtur's so loud, man. Also, he went Segment Scepter, which I actually think is a good Surtur item. I just don't necessarily know if he should have rushed it. Like, let's look at the stats. I mean, it's not bad, but still don't really know if it's worth rushing, per se. He has Shell, right? Yeah. That was actually some intense mind games right there, I won't lie. Be right back. So we decided not to hit him because he had shell up, so we didn't hit him, and we ran around the corner, and then we used our leaf to go through the tower, which he knew that I was doing, so he tried to throw his rock at me, but he threw it at the wrong leaf, or maybe he aimed it at me and he just missed because I backstepped. But either way, the point is we mind gamed him super hard there. And for anybody that's confused and that doesn't understand how I did that, Danza's 3 is untargetable by like the towers and stuff. So as long as you're a leaf, it won't shoot you. So you can tower dive people pretty well with it. I'll show you another example of it right here. Here, like I'll have the tower aggro onto me, and then see, like the tower's not on me. That wasn't exactly how I meant to do that. I was trying to do something different, but I screwed it up, but whatever. The point is when you're a leaf, the tower doesn't shoot you. So you can kind of just stealth your way in there. Not really stealthing, right? But it's kind of stealthing. Kind of. A little bit. And the best part about that is a lot of people don't know about that, / a lot of people just don't do it, even if they do know about it. So they don't expect you to do it. It's like the best part. I got the scepter, he just gave it to me again. Interesting. I think I'm gonna rocket him, see what happens, you know? I got some DPS off, level my 2 up. What the? There's so many dudes on me, man. What was that about? Oh, we're at the 6-minute mark and he hasn't surrendered, so that's a good sign, actually. Though I am afraid he's just gonna surrender the next kill. That's not gonna feel very great, but oh well. I love how Danza's so annoying and so hard to deal with that I'm just worried about people F6ing more than I am losing. What an annoying character, man. It's fun to play, though. He didn't even try to do the red, man. I was kind of worried he was going to get it there, but he just went for his blue. Yeah, it kind of beats that, but no big deal. F6 and 3, 2, 1. What if I just edited it and made it to where, like, when he does surrender, if he does surrender, he just skips to that. That way I'm right. Smile. Oh, this guy's got a insane mental. Maybe I need to kill him one more time. Maybe he's just never gonna surrender and I'm just overanalyzing this entirely. Maybe he's just a non-surrenderer. He will never give up. I'm okay with that. No big deal. What do we want here? That is my question.
I've always liked rainbows.
Yeah, we'll get green XA too for the anti-heal and for the anti-shield on his magic shell. So right now I think we're looking to get this tower as soon as possible so we can start running towards bull even. That's what we're looking for here. And we're going dominance over something else because, I mean, he doesn't have that much HP, right? I mean, okay, Ken's would have been fine here too, but I'm just going to go dominance and penetrate his defenses. Because Surtur, when he gets low HP, or when he takes damage, he pops out those rocks. And when he uses his 3 picks up those rocks. And when he picks up those rocks, he gets healing and defense. He actually gets a lot of defense. Just naturally. He gets a lot of it just naturally, right? So the more pen, the better, because Surtur is one tanky boy. He doesn't have mitigations or anything like that. He just gets procs. He just gets some big procs. Are we gonna make it on time? Alright, he's not healing at all with green Xe and horrific on him. His shell is not gonna be that big for him. Okay, nice. His shell wouldn't have been that big because of the green Xe. And there we go. We got our we got our surrender, man. That's just the Danza dream, baby. I don't know. I think we'll go ahead and wait until we're at the lobby here. I'm not going to end because I want to talk about the build. Although, to be fair, on Danza, I don't think that build is any different. Like, a lot of the hunter builds are kind of linear. Like, the main differences in some hunter builds versus others is... Here, let me tab out so I can open up my volume mixer here. I've never seen a plat player. He's probably just one of those people that assume that because he's probably platinum is what's happening, and he assumes that I'm platinum, but whatever. Anyways. He thought I was cheating, dude. Okay, you know what? There, take that, pal. Take that, Buster. Nice report. Anyways, whatever. Screw this guy. I don't know if you're legit or not. Who asked? Don't care. You're weird. Poor reporting. I'm a streamer and GM. Okay, I'm gonna leave before I start saying some stuff I don't want to say. Anyways, so here's all the duel games. As you can see, this loss was the most recent video that we uploaded. You guys know about that one. But as you can see, I uploaded every single game. I didn't skip out any, like I didn't like only show you guys wins. I did just play every single game out. These were all the games in the video. And as far as the build goes, the only thing that really differs, like, of course, there's small things like whether I go Demon Blade second, Aussie second, Executioner second, etc. Right? Either way, that changes a bit. But as far as like the end game build goes, the only thing that's really different is like whether you buy oboe or not to end the game, and also certain hunters like Chernobog, and which let me see my Chernobog build actually. Okay, we just didn't get that far. I would have went Silver Branch next item because he has an attack speed stem. Same thing with Artemis. I would have went Silver Branch, which I actually did go Silver Branch on Artemis. On Jing Wei, Danza, Chiron, it's not really necessary. On Chiron, you can go Silver Branch if you decide to go Vital Amplifier because that gives you like 50% attack speeds. Absolutely insane. But yeah, so you definitely can build Silver Branch on most hunters if you want to. I just choose not to. I pretty much only do it on the ones with big stems. Like I don't think Chiron... like I don't really like the Vital Amplifier. It's whatever, kind of cheesy. Jing Wei does have a stem on her 1, although if I remember correctly, it's not really that great, is it? Maybe I'm wrong. Let me double check for you guys. I don't want to spread misinformation. Let's see. Also, it's a little bit weird the way she has to apply it. Like you don't always want to step on your 1. All right, so it's a 40% attack speed buff. That's actually better than I thought it was. So, you know, definitely could go a Silver Branch on her if you wanted. Could also get away with not doing it. But as far as the build goes, most of these hunters I kind of build the same. The only difference really is just if you go oboe on the Titan and if you get Silver Branch or not, whether you have an attack speed steroid and what you build second. But most of the time I'm going to build Demon Blade or Xe second. It's just my preference. I don't really like the Aussie that much. But Aussie's perfectly fine as well. It just makes it to where you're a little bit more safe and you do a lot less damage, especially to these super tanky warriors. You're going to do a lot less damage to them. To carries like Hell and stuff like that, it's not going to be that big of a difference, but I would just recommend going crit into those characters. It's just better. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. It does mean a lot to me. I hope it was informative and I hope it was entertaining. You guys don't get to see me play hunters very often, so there you go. I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.